it's not a bad fight, you know.
He's never been the best boxer in the world.
For Joyce, I think it's one of them fights. This is what has he got left.
When I watched that, I was disappointed.
He's too slow.
If it's anything left in Joyce, I think he'll win.
Let's get it right. Both of them have got suspect chins now.
Yeah. Who do you think's going to win? And who would you like to win?
Do we go with my heart or my head? I want Chisora to win, you know.
Joyce by 9th round knockout. Welcome back to BoxCast. Today we're going to preview an upcoming fight on July the 27th between Joe Joyce and Derek Chisora, a heavyweight. It's going to be in the O2 Arena in London. Joe Joyce is 38, Derek Chisora is 40. Simon, they're both in the twilight years. What do you think of this? Past twilight, I think, fully nighttime years. What do you think?
Do you know what? It's not a bad fight, you know.
It's a good matchup. Because you've got like Chisora's just, he has one style, just comes forward and goes and swings.
Bloody lunatic.
Yeah.
And that's why we love him.
Yeah. And Joyce isn't exactly, it's just really one style as well. Although the myth of the granite chin has been broken.
You've got a granite chin.
Yeah. What do you see happening in this one?
Like I say, good matchup. It's gonna, for Derek Chisora, it's one. I mean, Derek Chisora will fight anyone. He's not bothered.
It's a payday, isn't it?
And it is a payday for him. For Joyce, I think it's one of them fights. This is what has he got left? Mm-hmm. He's, you know, it's not that long ago. Was it 2-3 years ago that people were talking about Joyce fighting Fury, Usyk, Joshua? Until
well, I said the myth of the granite chin.
Yeah, until
Zhang destroyed
the Chinese bulldozer absolutely destroyed it.
Well, he's never been the best boxer in the world.
I've never been a massive Joe Joyce fan. I'm going to be dead honest with you. I've thought he's too slow.
Shall I be honest? You know, when he fought Dubois, I was quite upset Dubois lost.
Yeah.
Because I think Dubois was a much better boxer. And the injuries, and he was doing better than Joyce. It's just, he wasn't really hurting Joyce. And Joyce hurt him, isn't it? And I thought we got caught a bit. But other than that, on every other level of boxing, Dubois was better. I mean, and I'm not a biggest Dubois fan, but he was better.
But like you say,
but Joyce was just
he's
just
slow.
So slow.
He's predictable. Gets hit far too often.
The conversation was only because obviously he beat Dubois and he'd beaten a few others, but it was there like you can't really hurt him. And I think that got him there now. And I think now it's really, because all right, he got beat first Zhang, then he got going, but in the second fight he just looked scared.
Not just that, he didn't change anything.
It was just exactly the same.
Even
coming forward, doing the same thing.
I mean, who did he fight after? He has fought since. I've forgotten what the lad's name was. But he was. He hasn't. He doesn't look like he's changed anything.
Cash
That's right. Yeah. And he was still getting punched in the face.
He was always getting punched in the face.
He's got no head movement at all.
And he's just straightforward.
I
mean, he made his name because he beat Parker, he beat Dubois, and they were the ones who were in this. But that was Parker before he came into this.
Yeah, but
it wasn't proper Parker.
No, it's not just that. I think Parker had flu, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It wasn't proper Parker. It's not the Parker that is now. I think it'd be a different outcome. And I think
don't get me
Dubois
wrong.
was still a bit like,
if you look at his, you know, he's.
Well, if you read it, it's like he stopped 3 of his last 5 opponents.
Yeah, I mean, he had, you know, Carlos Takam. Yeah, he's a tough guy, but Joshua knocked him out. Chisora knocked him out. Christian Hammer, no. Joe Parker, yeah, but then I think they come out afterwards that Parker had flu or something. But still, really good win. Then he just got absolutely obliterated by Zhang. And against Cash Ali, Yeah, he won, but I wasn't impressed at all.
It wasn't KO in 10th round, isn't it? And it was a bit
Just wasn't
boring.
impressed
He's
by
just
him.
it's like you said, he hasn't evolved. Even after the first Zhang fight, you thought he would have changed it up when doing it. And it wasn't. It was exactly the same.
And the thing is,
Zhang just waited for him and then boom, out.
is Derek Chisora is not going to leave him alone.
Yeah. He's a pressure fighter. He's just going to be
He
on
is
top of
going
him.
to jump on top of him, sit on his chest, and bang them big wild windmill right hooks.
And in the past, before the Zhang fight, you would have said, yeah, okay, he can take him and he'll do something about it. Now you're not so sure because Joe's a heavy hitter.
He's a lump, and if he catches you...
Yeah. And he's going to catch him.
And
I don't think Joyce's defense is good enough to avoid it.
And Derek Chisora's defense isn't the best either, and Joyce
he
can
really have a defense.
knock him out, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping Joe Joyce doesn't think that if he beats Derek Chisora, he's back up the apple tree, because he ain't. He has got a long,
he may
long,
do. Like,
long,
I don't think anybody else is going to think that.
way to go.
Who's his promoter?
It was Frank Warren, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say if it was Eddie Hearn, then he might be getting the hype again, but it isn't so.
But you know what we used to talk about? I've mentioned it a few times. Fighters shouldn't be scared of losing. Look at Daniel Dubois. He got beat by Joe Joyce. Look where he is now, and look where Joe Joyce is now.
Yeah, because that's what, like I said, when I watched that, I was disappointed because I thought Dubois was a guy on the way up. Should have had it, and he was a bit unlucky there because it's the eye socket and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it wasn't in like the performance.
But the loss hasn't affected him.
Well, no, I think it's got him back. It hasn't knocked him down. He's got up from it stronger than he was before.
And he's got
a bit of experience.
Yeah, look at the massive fights he's had since.
And yeah, he lost against Usyk, but that's irrelevant.
But then he had a huge fight against Jerome Miller.
But since then, he's been really good.
Hergovich, and now he's got a mega fight against AJ. Whereas Joe Joyce, I think he got a bit too cocky, thinking, I can just walk through anyone. He's jumping in the ring with Tyson Fury and Usyk saying, you're fighting me next. It's a good job Tyson Fury and Usyk didn't get hold of him.
I think he'd have been in.
But then,
already embarrassed by Zhang.
Zhang absolutely annihilated him.
Because Zhang isn't just a big lump. He's got a bit of skill. He can punch. He has got a punch and he can box. Joyce is just a machine that goes forward. But when you lose the myth of the Terminator, then...
What else is there?
Yeah, there's nothing else there behind it. Let me ask you a question. Right, two parts. Who do you think's going to win, and who would you like to win?
I want Chisora to win,
Yeah, I was just going to say, if I was picking who I want to win, Chisora, because I love Chisora.
Chisora, he's one of them fighters.
Because he's wild.
He's a lunatic.
But he's not afraid. He's not afraid to fight anybody.
But I just think the problem with Chisora is it'd be one of them. Is if he won, it'd be a great swan song. Go off into retirement. Brilliant.
But he won't.
But he's one. Yeah, if he wins, you go. I think I can challenge anyone now. And that's his problem. He just loves fighting.
Yeah.
He really, really does. But I think if he does beat Joe Joyce, retire, it'd be a fantastic way to go out.
In the sunset.
It would be a fantastic way to go out.
But
like you say,
to
it's
happen.
just
and then
so entertaining.
See, for me, it is. Is there anything left in Joyce? If it's anything left in Joyce, I think he'll win. I think it'll be a bit of a slogfest, a bit back and forth. But I think Joe Joyce can win. But if he's like he was in that second fight against Zhang, I think Chisora beats him. But I'm thinking he wouldn't be getting in, or his team should be telling him if he's not in there, they should stop him from boxing because obviously it's heavyweight, it's dangerous. I think if he's there and he gets a bit of his confidence back and he's a bit more the old Joe Joyce, I think he's going to get hit, but I think there's enough there for him to get Chisora because Chisora hasn't got.
No, but I think Chisora is.
But I want Chisora to win.
I think
and I don't want against Joe Joyce. I just love to see Chisora win
think
and then retire.
Got enough about him to.
Oh, he's got enough about it to give anybody
and even
trouble.
Even boxing skill wise, I think
he's got more boxing skill.
He can move his head out the way of Joe Joyce's jabs because let's be honest, you can see them coming.
See them come over blindfold.
Yeah, Joyce. What Joyce is really good at, to be fair, is closing that distance. When you think you're out of range, he still manages to catch it. I will give him that.
Well, he has got the height and reach advantage by a lot. He's
But
4
the thing
inches
is
taller and 6 inches reach.
Chisora's not going to go, oh, I'm out of distance, because Chisora's going to go, I'm right here, mate. What you can do about it? And
the reach makes no difference when he's
can
right on
Joe
top of
Joyce
you.
punch like that?
Can he fight on the inside?
Because Chisora will just put his head on his chest and start throwing windmills.
Yeah, and it'll be a test of his tank as well, Joyce.
And let's get it right. Both of them have got suspect chins now.
Yeah.
Because Chisora's been knocked out a few times
He's
now.
4 times, I think, isn't he?
Whereas he had a bit of... He was renowned for having a really good chin. And but I think he's been done properly. When he's been knocked out, he's been hit by, David Hay, bombs, Dillian White, shot from the God. When he has been knocked out, they have been absolute bombs.
And Tyson Fury, big punch.
Yeah, but Tyson Fury didn't knock him out.
No.
Just peppered him. Absolutely peppered him, and that wasn't it. Chisora was just a cannon for the fight.
Yeah. But I don't think he turned up properly there, did it?
All right, so I'm going to go, I think... Do we go with my heart or my head?
Well, that's why I give you the both. Who do you want to win and who do you think?
I want Chisora to win.
Yeah, we've said that. Both of us are in the same boat there.
I really do want Chisora to win. In fact, it quite annoy me if Joyce won.
Well, no, I agree with you.
Me.
If Chisora won and that's his swan song, I would love it. That'd be fantastic. Yeah. And because you win on a high and then go out into the sunset, because he's such a likable guy. But
a likable guy that would kill you in 2 seconds if you looked at him the wrong way.
Yeah. That's why he's likable to me. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah.
Joe Joyce he's got no personality either, has he? Joe Joyce. No. Let's be honest.
Watching
I'm sorry.
Watching it when they do the, what are they called when they do the fight promotions?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like watching paint dry is more entertaining. So
yeah, I mean,
I don't want to be disrespectful, but it is.
I think it's a good fight and it's not a good fight. It's a good, they're both at the end of their career.
It's a good fight. It's not a great boxing match, but it's a good fight that you want to see.
And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a fight. It's going to...
A slugfest, I would expect. I don't think it's going to be tactical too much.
No, it's not going to be tactical. It's going to be scrappy. It's going to be messy. There's not going to be many jabs landed. It's going to be in your face, hugging.
Well, Joyce will be trying to keep it there, but you just Chisora get past and get in, and then it's close in.
The referee's going to have extremely weak arms because he's just going to be pulling them apart constantly. They're both going to be shattered, and I think that's what it might come down to.
Who's got a better engine?
Who's got the better engine?
Who do you think has a better engine? You knew I was going to ask that.
Problem is they're both so old.
Well, yeah, Joyce is 38.
They're the same age
Chisora's
as me.
40, yeah.
I can't even get out of bed anymore without being out of breath. I don't know how they could do 12 rounds. And I'm reasonably fit. Yeah. I don't know. I want to say Chisora.
Okay, well, let's give our predictions then.
Oh, I don't even want to do a prediction because, like I say, if Joe Joyce wins... I'm going to be very disappointed in you if Joe Joyce wins. I'm taking it out on you. Oh, no. I can't do it to Dellboy. You give me yours first.
All right, I'll give Joyce by... Is it 12 rounds? Just let's check this. Joyce by... Yeah, it is 12 rounds. Joyce by 9th round knockout.
You are going for Joyce as well? You absolute disgrace.
I want Chisora to win, isn't it?
No,
but like
you can get knotted now.
But I'm going to pick Joyce.
That is bad. Wow.
Go on then.
I'm going to go Joyce.
You know how bad we're going to look when Chisora wins?
No, I'm not going. I was going to go Joyce 5th round, but I'm going.
No. What we'll do is we'll do our prediction of what we actually think is going to happen, and then what we'd like to happen. So my prediction of what I think is going to happen is Joyce in the 9th round KO or TKO, whatever it is, stoppage of some sort.
I'm gonna go. I hate this.
And then I'll tell you what. And then go on, pick, and then we'll do our what we want to happen, and then we'll
I'm going. I'm going Dellboy on points.
Okay. Go on. Right. That's what you think's going to happen.
That's what I think's going to happen.
Now,
Dellboy
what do you
on
want
points.
to happen? Hang on, you can go first on this one.
5th round knockout Dellboy. Boom.
Okay. I'm going to go, like how many rounds should we get? Let me see.
It's horrible, isn't it?
6th round knockout Dellboy.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
But
because I want to see some rounds.
Yeah, but you've gone with, Joe Joyce in the 9th round TKO. I hope Dellboy finds you and kicks your head in.
Well, no, I'd rather that happen. Or that happened.
It's horrible, isn't
but
it?
like, yeah.
Do you know what it is?
The problem is I like Dellboy too much.
and that's the problem. Is he's I don't know. He's like our little. He's a bit like the Frank Bruno syndrome, innit? Yeah. He's our Dellboy. You don't want anything bad to happen to him. Yeah, he's a bloody nutcase.
He's entertaining as well.
You always want to see him win. And
well, no, I want him to win on the fact, and then he goes, "I'm going to retire."
Yeah.
He drops the mic and goes, "I'm retired now. I've done it now. That's my career over." That would be brilliant. Win by whatever method,
don't
points,
want him to lose.
whatever.
Do you know what? If he was fighting, I don't know, Caballel. Don't mind him losing to Caballel.
No.
It's because I just don't like Joe Joyce.
Well, that's the thing. When he's fighting Usyk, obviously I wanted Usyk to win as well. But like, I wasn't that disappointed that he lost. Only a little bit. Because obviously I wanted Usyk to go on fair, but he gave him a good fight.
He gave Usyk bloody curtains.
Yeah, he gave him a good fight. And even against them, yeah. If he was fighting a Caballel, because we think, Caballel is really, really good. Or if he fights Joshua, obviously you know that it's going to be a tough fight. But yeah, I think against Joe Joyce, either of them, it's like a swan song. So let's see who leaves.
Come on, Dellboy.
But I don't really want to see either of them doing anything else more, to be honest.
I want you to win so much, please.
Go off into the... If Joyce loses, do you think he's got anything left in him? Is there any point of him fighting anymore?
No.
Yeah, I like it. I agree.
No, he should retire straight after it.
I think both of them should retire straight after this fight.
Yeah, win or lose, because I don't... The only thing that might save Joe Joyce...
If Joe Joyce wins, and in a good way, like a good performance...
He gets the Joe Parker fight.
Yeah, again. Because obviously he won.
That's the only fight out there.
And Parker needs his revenge.
Yeah. And that's the only thing that could save his boxing career. And then Parker... But he's not going to, because Chisora's going to smash his head in. Look, I'm already...
You're getting ready now.
I'm going. I'm there. But,
okay.
Yeah. If Joe Joyce wins, I think they should make the Joe Parker fight, because I think Joe Parker deserves a rematch to prove that I've got your number, kid. I can't beat you. It was an off night. I was ill.
That I would like to see.
I mean, how's Joe Parker got beat by Joe Joyce?
Yeah, because he was half dead. Well, I asked you this, didn't I? And he was just ill and everything else.
Because Parker's so quick.
I don't think the Parker that fought Deontay Wilder or Zhang would get beat by...
I give up.
Joe Joyce now. No. So I think, that's the only... If he wins, I think that's the only other fight out there, really.
Do you know what, actually? Joe Joyce, if he wins, he has still got a lot of options.
Yeah.
He has, because he has got wins over
He's good.
Joe Parker and Daniel Dubois.
Yeah. Well, Dubois is the other one. The rematch.
But Dubois is going to get smashed in by AJ.
Yeah, that's over then.
Yeah, but no,
he's already busy.
So. Come on, Dellboy. Make this your last fight. Knock him out.
And then retire. And then just walk off into the sunset. Drop.
See you later, boys.
Yeah.
Go out to war Chisora.
That's what we want to see.
Do you know, I was watching a podcast the other day, and Eddie Hearn told me told the funniest story about Dellboy against Dillian White.
Go on.
It was saying, like, because it was going pay-per-view on it.
Yeah.
And apparently Dellboy went, no, I'm not interested in pay-per-view, just give me the money up front. He said, yeah, fine. And then at the press conference, Dillian White's giving it like, I'm going to knock you out, blah, blah, blah. And Eddie Hearn turned to Chisora and went, right, what's your response to that? And Chisora went, not talking. Eddie Hearn was like, why not? He's like, I want pay-per-view money. He went, you just told me you didn't want it, so paying up front. He went, change your mind, want pay-per-view money. And didn't speak for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Goes backstage, Eddie Hearn's like, what the hell, man? You've to tell me. He's like, well, I want it now. And then Chisora went, I'll tell you what, give me your watch. And he went, what? He went, give me your watch. Give me a watch and I'll sell the fight. And Eddie Hearn's like, I'll buy you one if you sell the fight. He's like, right, next press conference. Chisora was throwing tables, everything. It's just like absolute lunabar. Eddie Hearn had to buy him with this like really good Rolex. That's what I mean. I love him.
He's
and if you look at his rap sheet, apparently like he had to go before the board. Because he was saying like Derek Chisora, his leg starts shaking. He said, and when his leg starts shaking, that's when you need to get out the way. Yeah. He had to go in front of the board for throwing the table and reading up his rap sheet. Like, so you bit someone on the face, you've slapped Vitaly Klitschko. He said, and his leg starts shaking. He's like, wait, just need a minute outside. Just need a minute. I had to drag him out. Man, I love him. He's been great for British boxing. Yeah. Some of his antics
for all boxing. He's had really good fights, and
he should have a proper retirement fight.
Yeah, I think it's one song.
Yeah, a proper retirement fight. It's at the O2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's been his home.
Well, there'd be a big crowd. Normally, British fights.
Bring tears to my eyes if he won and announced his retirement. I would have a little tear in my eye.
I think we'd have to have a little cry on camera.
But good luck to both of them.
Good luck to both of them anyway. If Joyce wins, I think there's a couple of fights there that he could have. And, we can see. So, no disrespect to him. It's just like...
I don't like him. So.
Well, no, I don't dislike him. I just think he's a bit boring compared to Chisora.
Yeah, that's what I don't like him as a
everybody's a bit boring compared to Chisora.
So, we shall see.
Dellboy. Okay, all right, yeah.
Let us know
what you think will happen in this fight, and do the usual like, subscribe, and comment, and give us what you would like to happen, what you think's going to happen, and then and we'll see. I think we should do that for all of our fights, but not all of them, because some of them are a bit.
Could do a watch along for Dellboy Joyce actually.
Yeah,
because then if Dellboy got like badly knocked out, you could leave like pure men crying
as well. I think. Yeah, we'll have a look at that. Okay. See you in the next one. Take care.